Hi guys, how you doing? I'm having a particularly bad day again today, so I decided to bring my lunch and come and spend some time at the church where my husband's buried. So I thought I'd do a little YouTube and show you all. It's really quite nice. There's his grave, and what's really lovely is that's his sister there, the grey one, that's Gillian. And in fact, this cross here next to where Howie's buried is the vicar from this church called John Shearer, who was Howard's son's godfather as well. So it's quite poignant actually that the two guys are laid next to each other. I can't lay a gravestone for a year. You have to let the ground settle. So until then, me and the kids will just bring some little bits and pieces. I have just lit some candles and the little angels from Willow and the little candle stands from Chelsea. So it's actually really peaceful up here, as you can probably hear. It's just bird song. We're on the top of a hill and the church is gorgeous. There is a bench there where I've sat and had my lunch today. Luckily it's not too cold. And Howie used to help the vicar out here when he was a teenage boy. In fact, Howie, I'll show you, helped to move some gravestones. However, I'm not quite sure why they didn't ever get put back, but these really old gravestones in the back here, I know Howie at some point had helped John to move them. I think there's certain laws with England with gravestones if they're over 100 years old or the last living person is over 100 years old. I'm not quite sure what the what it is, but yeah, let's have a look at the date on that one. 1889. So they are really, really old gravestones, but still nice that I know how he had a hand in doing that. And there he is there. I've got dirty fingernails from doing stuff in his grave. And I'll show you the church behind, which is beautiful. Yeah, it's really quite a peaceful place. And as much as I've had a lot of tears today, I mean, I really worried about Mason's birthday, I told you. And on the actual day, it wasn't so bad. We came up here, we bought a beer for Howie and we stood around the grave, and Willow also feels quite peaceful up here. So we all, if you can say, had a good time. It was like, you know, we didn't want to celebrate Mason's birthday without Howie. So coming up here was really important for all of us. So we did that, and then we went to Reading and I bought Mason a present, and then we went and had our pizza dinner, which was really nice. Coming home was really nice, even though Willow was really, really poorly. She loved the party atmosphere. You know, we bought confetti and a cake for Mason that was allergy free for Willow, so she could eat it as well. And yeah, we kind of put on such an effort that I think we all carried on through. Chelsea was really tired. She's heavily pregnant, and but we had a good night, if I can say that. And then yesterday, God, I woke up like angry, and I don't know why. You know, the kids said, maybe you'll feel guilty because you had a good day yesterday, Mum. And I said, it wasn't about guilt. I don't know. It's just this wave of emotion that you can't control. And I find that really difficult. So yesterday was bad. I felt angry and impatient and intolerant of people. I tried not to let it show, but inside in my head, I was hitting people over the head with stuff in my head. It was like an all-day premenstrual mood, really. But I have tried to put some of my energy, even if it's angry energy, into clearing some stuff in the house, which I told you I really needed to do. So we went to IKEA and bought a few bits of furniture that I needed. So I've got a little space at the top of the stairs now that I'll use for doing my painting stones and craft and stuff, which at some point when I've got the motivation and the energy, I'll get back to. But this morning I literally woke up again, same as last week, with the fighting in my head kind of saying, I need to go for a walk, but I can't be bothered. What's the point? And that kind of won today, and I didn't really do an awful lot. I stayed in my pajamas until midday, and I did really force myself to get in the shower. And in fact, the only place I wanted to come was here, weirdly. So, and now I'm here. It's really weird. I've cried all morning at home, but now I'm here, I feel peaceful. And I can't explain why, other than I know my husband is there, even though he can't answer me back. Maybe it's just somewhere, maybe that's what graves are all about, right? To be able to sit and reflect and be able to, I don't know, feel near to him, I guess. I'll take you in the church as well so you can see. I'll leave my stuff there, but I'll take it back because the church is beautiful as well. It's really old. And some of the old gravestones are like proper old. All the snowdrops are just starting to come out by the trees, which are beautiful. It's a tiny, weeny church, which is why we couldn't actually have Howie's service here, because it would be, it was just going to be way too small. I think we had nearly 300 people at his service, so yeah, but it's pretty gorgeous, and it was really special to him, so it means a lot to me to be able to come up here. And I think I've told you guys that I also have bought the plot with Howie, so at some point I will also be up here. The only downside to it really is because it's on top of a hill, it's freezing cold all of the time. Like, it seems to be a few degrees colder here than when you go down the hill a little bit more. But they still offer here, the door is open in the church every day, which is beautiful because not a lot of churches still do that. And these guys actually have tea and coffee for people. You just have to give a donation. So I'm probably going to make myself a cup of coffee now and go and sit out there and eat the rest of my wrap. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you around because it really is a dinky little space. But it feels nice for me to be here in a weird kind of a way. So I didn't do anything I was meant to do. There's the font, look, the christening font. Didn't do anything I was meant to do today, and I also know that's okay. That I need to go with the flow, and yeah, if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to go to choir either tonight. I'm really just not in the mood to be singing songs and being super happy. So, and I know it would make me feel better, but I don't want to feel better today. Today I just want to be, and I'm just going to be. So anyway, guys, I'll leave you here. I've shown you where my husband is and where I'm possibly going to spend a lot of time. So anyway, I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. I'm going to put the kettle on and make a coffee and go and sit back outside and finish my lunch. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for your support and love. Take care.